Welcome to another edition of Hurt Feelings. I'm J Mo the asshole.
I'm hitting up the smoke.
Triple L.
Very Lincoln Low.
Super low.
That boy Cashbag Casino.
I'm Shell Rock.
And his name is AKA Cashmere.
Cashmere in the motherfucking. The motherfucking building. We're gonna keep it light.
As a reminder, gentlemen, we are grown. We are allowed to say whatever the hell comes out of our mouth. So if you feel that you need to censor yourself, do so unless you don't give a fuck.
Chicken time.
What you mean?
In other words,
When this is released,
Fucking
when it's released, it is put under not for children.
so in other words, be us.
Pretty much. Make sure you're grown.
Gentlemen.
But
No
you
boys
gotta
and
be
girls.
respectful. Because I don't want to get suspended for 5 games. I'm sorry.
No. Put me back in the game.
I love Kyrie.
Be respectful that much.
I don't
I
want
mean,
to get suspended for
after
5
all,
games.
it is like hurt feelings. So it's like, why do we have to
You know
be
the
so?
name. This is the game.
PC.
God damn it!
That's what I want to talk about today.
Fuck their feelings.
I want to know, did you guys hear what they said about Kyrie Irving? Or what they did to Kyrie Irving?
Yeah.
Who?
How do you
Kyrie
feel
Irving,
about it?
basketball player.
Oh yeah.
They
How do you
suspended him
feel?
for 5 games and fined him $500,000.
All because he said,
That's negative.
what did he say he's not? What's the word he used?
He's not
Anti-Semitic.
okay. He said he is not anti-Semitic because he can't be anti-Semitic because he is a Semitic person. Basically stating that black people cannot be anti-Semitic because we are the descendants of the true Semitic.
I thought
And-
this was a place of freedom of speech. It just
It
shows.
is,
It
but
goes
it's-
to show.
It
This
is,
was
but you
America.
forget to read the fine print. And when I say fine print, I mean you got to look at the whole nitty gritty of the United States in general. When they say America, you are in the land of the free. That technically means
Unless we
you
tell you that
exactly. That's basically what I was.
I feel like
getting at.
it's
you can
free.
say what you want unless we tell you to shut the fuck up.
No, this
Yep,
is how
that
I
is
feel. This is
exactly-
how I feel in the way that I
Message.
grew up. You're free until they notice what your skin tone. No,
Yeah,
that's
it's-
what I'm saying. Until they notice your skin
It's like
tone.
it comes. Your freedom
You
is
know,
lost
right.
before the shackles.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Come out the womb. Trap. How about
Listen,
that? Ooh,
if we go- if we-
bars.
if
How
we-
about that? You know what I'm saying? Kill
Listen,
about the womb trap.
listen.
How about that?
Listen, if we go keep it 100,
Yeah.
people of color, I primarily mean us beautiful melanated people, have been oppressed and come into this world already with negative connotations.
Very true.
As soon as a melanated child is born, already have negative connotations. They have negative expectations put against them. You know what I'm saying? Not by us, because we want to see our children succeed. Because at the end of the day, our children are gifts from God. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But the way society has been built over these few thousand years, we're looked at as lesser. The whole industry, the whole industry, NBA music, black people are still a commodity, like we're still slaves.
Kind of bring it a little bit back. Now, when I was minor, probably about 16, 17, of course, did some stuff that got law. Went in front of a judge. Older Caucasian male, so speaking.
He said that's so sweet.
And he told me honestly the realest thing that till this day stays in my head. You are young and you are black. You already have 2 strikes against you based on that.
It's messed up because you got so many people that are black and they're actually trying just because of the color of our skin tone.
It's not even.
We automatically get
Put the
labeled.
box.
That's what's fucked
See,
up.
But
the
this,
problem-
this,
the problem
it's
is
not
not
even.
even that.
It's not even about the color of our skin.
It's
It's
about
been the stereotypes that have been pressed upon us by a society that's afraid of us. We get labeled as animals. We're wild. We're dangerous. We're criminals. We're murderers. We get all these labels put upon that were put on us before any actions that we ever did showed those things, because they were afraid of us. They're afraid of what we could be capable of if we were to ever come to power.
speaking on power.
I
I
watched
heard
that show.
this. No,
Raising
Y'all gonna see somebody get caught on fire.
I heard the most realest thing I've ever heard came from an outside man. He said, "Put things in books."
You crazy.
Now,
But
here's the problem with society. As black men, we've been already categorized and labeled as a stereotype to the point that if that's all we are to you, then we're gonna act like it. You gotta also look at in the education system. Now, when I graduated high school, the statistics of graduation of African American males was about 10%. I looked at it now from 2007 to 2022. It's about 3.5%.
because they're not a person.
You're a number.
You're a number.
Super number.
Read, and that's why there are more black men that are scholars and college graduates and have degrees in prison than there are on the streets. And they're trying to keep them in there because those educated men, they ever to touch down and come out and start influencing these young people,
They're gonna lose a lot of money.
the other side will lose so much influence, will lose so much money, will lose so much everything. Control.
No. They'll try and find a way to control it. They will try. They'll go to them and be like, "Let us give you this, that, and the
At
third."
the end of the day, we're numbers on the spreadsheet.
They'll do what they did to some of our famous celebrities, like Mr. Bill Cosby, who was trying to buy a major,
NBC.
he was trying to buy a major network, and
Yeah.
they brought some bullshit out of the woodwork. Drugs that were being used recreationally during that time period.
You were giving
have
bitches
for
Cosby
fun.
politics.
Right.
Yeah, you know what I'm
And
saying?
charge this man with the crime because they want to stop that business. They would do things like that, bro.
And by that time, his reputation and his name has already been tarnished.
Yeah, they try to tell him he was fucking with
Not
weird
in
tiger
eyes,
face.
though.
Black
That's
people
still,
seen the
still
weird
hold
tiger
on,
face
that's
thing?
still
Yeah,
Mr.
first one,
Huxtable.
just like
You
R.
feel
Kelly.
me?
It really, at the end
They
of the
can't
day,
tarnish shit from
I'm
me,
gonna be
dog.
honest with you. At the end of the day,
I know who you're talking
we
about.
are
Put it,
just
though.
numbers on
You
the
know, the
spreadsheet.
first
Yeah.
one was allegedly messed
Listen.
with. That looked like a tiger in
Listen.
the face after all that surgery. And
When
shit.
it comes
Chris
down
Rock
to
wasn't
it-
with that shit. He wasn't hitting Sheba.
I'm about to say the most
No
real,
way.
I'm about to say the most realest thing
The pudding.
besides the pudding.
Dog.
Dog.
No,
Proof is in the pudding.
the proof is in the pudding, dog. And I ain't hit Sheba. Dog.
So no, I'm about to say the realest thing. At the end of the day, us as American citizens, we're commodities. We're trading.
American citizen.
We are trading.
Who is us as American citizens?
We're
Okay.
citizens of the moon.
Where we come from? out.
I thought it was Wakanda, but okay, I'll take
Wakanda
that
is the
too.
moon. By the way, that's our cousins.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I fucks with Wakanda though.
That's the moon, nigga.
Wakanda forever.
Yeah, W's and Z's and shit.
Listen. What I'm trying to say is our
What you
versus.
trying to say is that
Will
we
you
are
stop, baby?
citizens.
No, what I'm trying to say is our birth
You
certificates
gonna
are
get on the
traded
camera or you can't talk.
No,
I'm
that's
just-
cool. Right.
I'm cracking a joke out on you.
Her birth certificate, all of our birth certificates are traded on the stock market. Our birth certificates are monetized and traded on the stock market. Our social security number is a bank account, is a trust bank account.
Yep.
Your ID number is your house account.
No, whatever
So
state you were born in, whatever state you were
Phone's
born.
on silent, please, before the show.
Whatever state you were born with was assigned an account number. No, it's assigned a routing number. Your social security number is the account number associated with that routing number, which state you were born in. We are all commodities, period, point blank. They tax us at 8%, but there's other countries that tax at 38 and 40%, and they're living well because that tax money is actually used what it's intended for.
So these niggas not giving us our money off our numbers. They owe us some shit.
The problem is
We're
that
watching.
We all got a bank account.
There's no money
that's
from
not
our
enough.
numbers.
The problem is, while
Almost 40 acres.
America
Almost 40 acres,
is
fool.
supposed to be the
How
land,
many?
the problem is while America's supposed to be the land of the free.
Who can get the money the most fast?
Exactly.
It's always been about that. It's always been about that
America
almighty dollar.
is
Well,
a
first
business.
of
We all know that.
Horton here's the who.
Horton here's the
And the
who.
haberdasheries and hemoglobins.
Oh,
A
Horton
a
here's
black
the
person
who.
is not considered
Right.
human in America.
One fourth and one third of them considered.
No, the Constitution literally says that
And the
we
amendment,
are
we're getting
not.
1/3.
No, we are not considered
Gotta go read the book, baby.
citizens.
Go read the book, baby.
No,
Go read it.
they only put
Don't
that
Google it.
that vote. They fixed that because they had
So
to
it
include
wasn't
us.
included, huh?
They had
So it
to
wasn't.
include
So
us.
it was included,
But
right?
what I'm trying to tell you
The
is,
original
at
document didn't
the
make
end
us
of the
humans.
day, they did not change the document. So the document still stands. It's like
But
saying like,
it was,
okay,
and
I'ma
like I
write this
said
book,
originally,
but
sweetheart,
we only gonna go by the
Honey.
first part of the book. We ain't gonna go by the second
Honey,
part of the book.
honey. Like I originally
And
said.
just gotta make it. All right. Just gotta make
Like
it.
I said, it was made in
Everything I
Hold
do
on.
for you.
Just gonna make it.
As funny as this is, I need to understand. That's exactly what I just said. It was made in amendment. It wasn't in the original document. We weren't considered anything but livestock when the original document was written. It was added to the document. It wasn't written in. It was made an amendment, another part, an add-on.
Right.
That's all I said.
So, and I'm
But you
saying,
disagreed with me.
no, I didn't.
So
I never
anyways,
disagreed with
how y'all doing, man? How's the
Welcome
day
back.
going,
Welcome back.
brothers?
We're back. How y'all doing? How
Life
y'all
of a
All right.
married couple.
Sheldon.
No.
So you got some real interesting news for us today, buddy?
brother.
We'll come back to
This
that.
isn't that.
Yeah, you got some interesting news for us?
Nothing to tell the brother, huh? Nothing to
You
tell
know
the
she's
brother.
watching.
Well,
Ooh, we're live.
I'm telling.
Oh, we
I'm
really
telling
are
you,
live.
I'm
Oh
telling.
shit.
How you doing?
Hey baby.
What's up, kids?
Hey, future sister-in-law again.
Future wifey,
Some of
wherever
my
you are,
bosses,
hi.
all y'all.
So, let me get this one.
Yeah, things are looking good.
Looking good.
With what? I
With
mean,
what?
you got
How-
glasses or
how's life
something, so you
treating
see
you?
it clearly
Come
now?
on.
Like how?
man.
Oh yeah,
Uncut.
Actually, I can see
How we
a
an
lot better
uncut
now.
podcast?
Is it the I can see clearly now?
Yeah, he can see clearly now them draws is coming. That's what he can see.
No. You know what song
I don't
he singing?
see nothing wrong.
No, you know what song he singing? It's not unusual to be.
Love, my
In the
baby
kitchen.
mom.
In the kitchen, slide.
First of all,
Not
there's nothing
unusual.
wrong with that. No.
So
Not
what now?
unusual to be loved, my baby mom.
When you get that feeling to love baby mom, it's not unusual to see Shelton cry. He won't die.
That's one thing.
Y'all
That's what we
That's
do.
what we do.
playing too much.
When everything ain't so
We
serious.
have a-
Everything
Everything
is
is
not
not
always
serious.
supposed to be so
Y'all
serious.
Y'all having a
We're
fun
not.
Sunday.
We're
It's a
not one
fun
of them.
Sunday.
We're not one of them podcasts that's gonna be like, "Oh fuck you." Man,
And let me tell you something else, brother.
That's what it's about.
Hey, no, hey, excuse me, Macho Black Savage. We take your
Yeah,
ass
Blacho Man Savage, fool.
We just sitting there having regular conversation like the guys just chilling. We just have the, you know.
That's why the title of our group is called
Take your ass to bed. I'm just playing. I want my sister to punch me.
I'm not saying that, but I mean, you try to keep the conversation on some
Serious note.
and we want to take a break from that.
I didn't say
To come back
I'm trying to be on this right here. You know that Kevin Gates.
We on this phone.
All right, so
Hey,
Done.
that
I'm
video
done.
funny
I'm
as
fucking
ever,
done,
dog.
bro.
Hey,
Fucking done.
I gotta be real though. We did have a conversation a couple episodes ago about father.
Yeah. That's a whole nother. We need a
You know
whole
what I'm
session
saying?
for that. So.
And I kind of want to start it up, at least to get a beginning of it. And I know it's gonna be a part 2, and we can got better quality now that we can actually do a part 2 and it be real. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, there should be a Father's Day commandment.
It's gonna be a Father's
Oh,
Day
yeah.
commandment. We're gonna make it.
We're gonna, yeah, no.
Nah, yeah.
Come
I
by our book.
We
definitely
need to
agree.
write them.
I definitely
But
fucking agree.
you want to know something? It's weird that y'all say that because I was just looking on my Facebook and I just posted it. I'll show you this, bro. Rules to teach your son. Never shake a man's hand sitting down. Don't enter a pool by the stairs. The man of the house is the closest thing to a king. In a negotiation, never make the offer first. Request the late checkout. When entrusted with a secret, keep it. Hold your heroes to a higher standard. Return a borrowed car with a full tank of gas.
Oh, I definitely agree on that one.
Play with passion. Oh, my phone just died. But it's a whole bunch of rules to teach your son. And the only thing I'm not feeling is my son can enter the pool the way any way he wants to. That's his choice. Besides that, I'm with it.
Into the pool about the stairs.
Yeah, that was a little bit, harsh. My baby don't want to jump in the water and bust his head. I get it.
Swimming and
Walk
5 minutes
yourself
later,
down them stairs,
pissed
son.
in it. That's all I
But
got to tell you. That's all I gotta
there's
tell
rules
you.
and commandments to this.
I got one.
Being father.
Teach him how to tie a tie.
But what happened to the fathers in the household is what we're talking
Yeah,
about.
that's what we were talking about. What happened to the fathers in the house?
I mean, I respect the ones that are there. No, because you can't say that because then we have the flip side of it. There's some sick females out here.
I said some of
You
them.
say all of them. There's some of them. You're not generalizing all.
I know she's not generalizing, but there's always a flip side to
Specifically
it too.
mine.
I guess, see, here's my question.
We need a
And
couple hours
this
for
is
segment.
actually
We
this
keep
has
going back to
actually
this
been
segment.
on my
We
mind
can't do this in 20, 30 minutes.
since we had that conversation.
That's what I said.
What's
Yeah,
that?
we keep going back to
We
this
need
one.
like
We
a
need to
whole
go-
live.
Yeah,
No,
a 2-hour
we
show for this
gonna
one.
we
People
gonna
can
have a
call
whole
in,
bunch
you
of
know what I'm saying?
others.
Hello.
If we have multiple episodes of this, bro, we're gonna have multiple episodes
It's
because
fine.
it is a serious conversation.
Chapter 2, 3, 4, 5,
Exactly. Because this
No.
is things that need to be talked about. Go ahead, Shel.
My question, and I guess this stems just from looking back at everything I've had. What really goes through the minds of him? Is he only thinking about with the woman, or is he really just not prepared?
varies for each person. One thing that I have noticed that, and I've witnessed videos and conversations that say that their dads, oh, I can't be with my kids because I can't be around my kids because she got a new boyfriend. Fuck, that's one. And then two, prime example myself. I'll be honest. When I was married before, I wasn't ready to be a father. I'm 20 years old. I got a woman pregnant. Misguided thinking will make you want to marry this woman who I didn't love. I grew to love over time, but I didn't love when I asked her to marry me because the only reason why I married her is I had a notion of making baby, making family.
So with that being said, my question now, a lot of brothers that are have that old school mentality in them, and they literally are trapped in the notion of I have love, I'm happy.
A good portion of them, the ones that are there. You know what I'm saying? You gotta take into account if they're there and they're with someone and okay, how did I get together? Oh, we been together about 6 months and she got pregnant and now we've been together. It's a good chance that they're not happy, but can they be happy? Yes, it's very possible. But the reality of the situation is you have to, if you truly want a real happy relationship with a woman and children, woman and a family, have to put yourself in this because it is a lot that comes with children, with woman. Not only are you making a commitment to those two people, you make a commitment to anybody that comes into the relationship. Or children, you know what I'm saying? Her family, because the majority of the time, when it comes to women, their family is involved with her. You know what I'm saying? And so when it comes to that woman, you are accepting her
In her family.
and her family.
That's in the rules that I was just talking about. All that is all everything you gotta cover.
So you have to prepare yourself, and if you don't think that you are ready for that, do not take that leap. I learned too late that I could be a good father and not be in a relationship with the mother of my children. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to be in a relationship with her to be a good father for my children. You know what I'm saying? I have to be respectful and cordial to that woman. You know what I'm saying? Because again, she is the mother of my children. But farther than that,
Do
no.
you, boo boo?
Do you?
I get it.
Now these men that are out here that are just free dicking and making multiple baby mamas with no expectations of being good children, wives, stepping up to responsibility at any kind of level with them children, fuck you, Nick.
But what about the ones like me?
That the mother is pushed you away
No, the mother was brainwashing my child.
and push you away.
Yeah.
It's basically kind of the same concept as mine. The only difference is, I guess I could say they're one of them's a little nuts than the other. That way.
When it comes to women that have a toxic thought process and toxic mentality,
Forget toxic, narcissistic.
let me get there. Jumping to 10 when I'm only on 7.
No, we skipping 1 through 9. We going from 10 to 10. Cause yeah, man.
And I know who your baby. She's narcissistic. It's about her, what she want, how she want it, when she want it, and it was never about your daughter and you being there. It was about you being with her.
Yeah. And because I chose
To
better,
not, better and
Yeah,
not to
I
be
chose
with her.
better. I chose my life.
Yeah, right.
I got smacked out of the position of being in my daughter's life. That killed me. That's why I was so mean for a long time, bro. I didn't want to accept it until I finally did. Now my daughter's back.
I mean, and
At the end of the day, your daughter, bro, when she is ready, I'll see whether it's today, tomorrow, next week, next year, 5 years from now, she's gonna reach out to you like, Dad, what happened? She's got the mom side of the story, but once she hears dad's side of the story, she's gonna deduce the truth for herself. She's gonna have the mental capacity and the maturity to be able to do so. You know what I'm saying? All you have to do as the father is be 100. Listen, your mom wanted me to be there and be in a relationship with her. And because I couldn't be in a relationship with her, she would not allow me to be a father.
I get that, but I'm not gonna act like I was just innocent to the whole situation.
No, that's the whole point where a lot of women have a problem with men. They think men don't take accountability for their actions. Take accountability for what your part was in that situation. It's not about pointing fingers or anything like that. Hey, I own that I fucked up. I own that I didn't do this or I didn't do that. Own all of that. That's what you are responsible for. The only person that you're responsible for in behavior is yourself. So own and take accountability for yourself. You don't have to apologize for anybody else. You don't have to take accountability for anybody else. Whatever issues that they're dealing with is their issue.
Like I said, I'm not gonna sit there, even when I have this conversation. I'm not gonna sit there and be like, "It was your mom. It was your mom. It's your mom." I'm gonna break it down to her the best way that I can. I'm talking right now. Thank you. Anyways, like I was, I lost contact, bro. Every time I talk,
But
No,
it's when we say but it's speaking the truth in the matter isn't you pointing a finger. Hey, I tried. I was blocked. I made this attempt. I was blocked. I reached out. I was blocked.
oh, definitely. My daughter's definitely. She has no choice but to. I fought hard for my daughter.
I went around the awkward route and had other people step forward to assist, and I was blocked. So speaking those truth isn't pointing fingers and blaming anyone. You're speaking your truth.
Got it. I'm gonna figure it out. I missed out on a whole lot, but I ain't trying to miss out on the next shit.
Mm-hmm. Women have more milestones in their life than men. They have their first play. They have tea parties. They have sleepovers. They have proms and homecoming. They have graduations. They have weddings. They have all of these things and milestones. You don't celebrate.
Right, I don't care. I don't care what you say. I gotta get one on that. You gotta give me one on that because that's facts. That's super.
Air high
facts.
five.
We don't have those.
We don't celebrate. Bro.
Hey, sometimes
We might have a male
you
version.
know. Sometimes
Women celebrate that first one. That's because it's a milestone in their growth life. But women have more milestones than that, so you just got to be there for the next milestone.
I'm gonna be there. There's no choice to it. It's my baby. She's gonna be 17.
But then we have situations like my brother Larry.
The question I had, Larry, when that time comes,
Of course.
I mean, when I say the truth, not put emotion, but accept your conversation.
Oh, of course, definitely. I've been waiting for that
And
conversation.
accept whatever consequence or reaction may come from that.